Couple new things in my life, Brad. I'm married, so I share the same bed with Rachel.
Mm-hmm.
I also...
You guys are doing the same bed thing.
Same, 2 bank accounts, 1 bed.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay.
We have our ways.
Your choice. That's great.
I know. But one of the other things, I feel like the last little bit now, I've been doing Face ID. I never used to be a password guy. And
marriage has changed you.
I don't know. Well, it was, yeah, it was that. I don't know why it made the change. But anyway, it's been great. Pretty awesome. You know, finally get to use Apple Pay now.
Oh.
When you download a new app, you don't have to type in your password anymore.
Oh my gosh, you were still...
Every time you download an app.
Poor sap.
Yeah, like, it was...
You've been putting your password, and you update your apps all the time.
No, not every time you update. Just when you download a new app.
One.
Yep.
Excuse me.
Hey,
I'm so sorry for interrupting you, Jake.
Hey, why don't you go ahead?
Go ahead, buddy.
It was annoying. It's like once I got Amazon Prime, it's like, how did I do this without it? I can't believe the convenience.
You used to use my Amazon Prime back in the day.
I would do that occasionally,
yeah.
Most times, like, I don't need this in 2 days. And now it's like, I have to, can this be here tonight? Oh
yeah,
my gosh,
sometimes
it can.
you can, yeah. Today? Yeah.
Anyway, so something I've been noticing, or just an observation I made is like, you know, there'll be some mornings where I feel like, either I look in the mirror and I look at my face right when I wake up, and I'm like, gross. And, you know, it's like my face is like either a little puffy or like my eyes aren't all the way open. And I'll notice that it doesn't look good because my phone will literally not unlock because I'm so ugly in the morning. And then I roll over and I see like, there is my beautiful wife, and she has to look at me.
Right.
That can't be good. Like, it's...
First thing she sees in the morning is a puffer fish.
Yeah, my phone is like,
okay.
This is some of the most advanced technology in the world, but we're not sure it's you.
It can recognize you with sunglasses on. It can recognize you if you get a haircut.
Yeah.
But not in the morning.
But just not after 6 hours of sleep. Like, my phone has standards. Thank goodness Rachel doesn't.
And yeah, exactly. That's the first thing that she sees.
Oh,
that's how she starts her day. Is with this sad sap of a boy.
Yeah.
At least he's not, entering his passwords anymore, though.
I am saving a bunch of time, but anyway.
And then you just say, good morning. You breathe on her, and it just gets 15 times worse.
Get in here.
Because if you look bad, you smell even worse. You know,
you never hear like, he he looks disgusting. When's the last time he showered? But his breath was amazing.
Yeah. I think this tight beat means that it's going down with some random thoughts and white meat too. Midwest best friends eating fast food on repeat. So come along, let's have some fun and go ahead, get on your feet, cause it's the Ghostrunners podcast. Every Monday morning we're taking back Ghostrunners podcast.
We're back. It's Wednesday. It's actually, let me rephrase that. It's Wednesday.
Yeah.
You want to start off with some wins of the week?
Yes, I do. Do you want to go first? Do you want me to go first?
Go ahead.
My win of the week is that I overcame the anxiety of letting my kids swim in the inflatable pool in my yard and killing the grass.
Well, the trampoline has already been killing the grass.
But that's stationary. That's like, we're not moving it.
Okay.
Because for a while, Catherine tried to, we have a trampoline in the backyard, and we would like move it every week so that it wouldn't kill the grass completely.
Yeah.
It would just like halfway kill a quarter of the yard's grass. And so I was like,
Smart.
why are we doing that? Why don't we just keep it in one spot and let it just kill that grass, because we're going to have that trampoline for a while. Catherine bought this awesome inflatable pool. I mean, it's like as big as a kid's inflatable pool can be, probably. Like it's, I don't know, 12 feet long or something big, to the point where it takes multiple hours to fill it up with a hose. Like it takes forever. And so, of course, on a financial standpoint and on like a time standpoint, it's like, I don't want to empty that thing out and move it up on the deck every single day. And so for a while I was like, well, we're not going to be able to use that pool very much. But my kids go gangbusters for the thing, Jake.
Gangbusters.
I mean, they love it. It's a whole hijinks. I don't know. And so they were having so much fun, and they were playing together. And I was like, what's the point of a yard that looks nice if your kids don't get excited to be out there?
Yeah, that seems more important.
Answer, nothing. I think.
Ain't a thing.
What's the point? Yeah. And so I was like, you know what? Let it go. And so I think probably once a week now I'm going to move the thing and just keep it in that same spot, and whatever. It kills the grass, it kills the grass.
It's just grass.
Just, if you come over to my house, though, do not comment about that spot of grass.
Don't.
You understand me? You understand me? Anyway, so that's my win of the week, is that I just mentally had the very obvious realization of who cares about your stuff if you're not enjoying your stuff? you know? So.
Question. Permission to include one more thing in the VIP package of the Grande Boo.
Yeah. Maybe.
I would like to include all access pass to Brad's backyard to look at his dead stupid grass.
What have I done?
There's 2 tickets available.
Yeah.
Sit on Brad's deck and just look. Just look with disgust at the dead grass.
I mean, adequately sized deck, but man,
deck
the
is
shrubbery around it.
Yeah. I would suggest not saying anything. Let him wonder what you're thinking. Just look at it. Shake your head.
Oh boy. Okay. Yeah. And a slow shake, so you're not even sure if they're shaking or if they're just kind of like letting it be moved by the wind. Anyway, yeah,
that's in the VIP package.
But the kids are Hattie's so funny. She finally got like the courage to go put her head underwater. That's like a huge thing for her. And so this is like deep enough where she can like dive into the water with her head. And Bo is just they're having the time of their lives out there, like hours out there. And it's awesome. So I'm like, this is the best. And it's so simple. Like
I would say that's amazing. They're spending hours out there.
They have so much fun, dude. And every once in a while, if they know we're watching, I feel like they're more mischievous. They get in more fights because they know we'll have like reactions. But like if I just go back into the living room and like have the window open, I can hear them. They're just having a ball.
No problem.
But if I'm out there with them, Hattie all of a sudden like cries or whatever. Bo smacks her in the head.
Hey, Bo pooped on my head.
He has pooped a few times. We're still working on it. Yeah, potty training's tough, man. I don't know. He's like so close, but he just hasn't figured out when you have the urge that you need to go to a toilet.
I was sitting next to him yesterday at Chick-fil-A, and I smelled something at one point, and I thought, oh no, I wonder.
Really?
He made a stinky.
No.
But then it went away. And
He would say immediately.
I pooped.
Yeah. I think he just tooted, probably, sounds like.
That's what That's the conclusion I came to. It's either him or Catherine. That's what I was saying.
It was a fun Chick-fil-A time.
Oh, it was great.
It was chaotic. Did you feel it?
It was a little chaotic. It would have been fine had Rosie not been screaming.
Yes, Rosie.
Maybe that's obvious.
Yeah, it would have been fine if there was like one less kid or like 2 less kids, like 3 less kids there. It would have been
fine. It was just you, me, Catherine, Rachel.
Yeah, like that time that the 4 of us hung out on the deck without the kids. Not chaotic at all, honestly.
That was way different.
Yeah. Rosie was at her wit's end. It was time for her nap, and she was not being very patient for her meal.
Yeah, you'd like cut up this nice food for her. She'd take it and throw it.
Yeah,
like,
dude.
What the heck?
There's something weird. Like Rosie specifically has this quirk where she'll eat the food and then every once in a while she just throws one on the ground. Like it's not like, genuinely, she loves throwing stuff. Like, and so it's not like consistent. Like, I don't like any of that chicken, but every once in a while, if you get her attention and she looks at you, she'll just throw one on the ground.
It's like TSA.
It's like she's tithing.
You've been randomly selected.
Yeah, exactly.
You're on the floor.
And gone. See ya. And so it's not like, and so because of that, sometimes it's just like, I don't want that food. But sometimes it's like, I'm not giving up on that food yet because I know your tendencies. So I'm gonna come back to this.
I know you.
I know you like blueberries. Who doesn't like blueberries? I know you threw one down, but you didn't mean that. I'm gonna bring it back to you. So it was chaotic for me because it was like a crazy Chick-fil-A. The Chick-fil-A was bussing.
Yeah.
And so it was a fun time.
It was fun.
Bo, it was so cute. He wanted to save his seat next to him for you.
Yeah, that was nice.
It's like, I'm saving this for Mr. Jake. I love how he like when he nods as he says something. I'm saving this for Mr. Jake. Yeah.
He's a cute kid. Got a new cowboy book from the library. Read him a few pages of that. Little cliffhanger.
Yeah, Jake was like reading, like kind of looking over his shoulder, like, is the food out of here yet? I don't know.
No, the main time I was looking is Hattie sitting across from me. He was like, can you read it to me too?
Oh,
and then I was like, how do I?
Yeah, you did a good job of putting it out in the middle there.
They're very far apart.
Anyway, good times.
My win of the week is that so in this garage here, we've got a very makeshift like net in like a little thing, a little turf of grass.
It's not what do you call it, makeshift?
Or I don't know, it's just not very nice, okay. I would say.
But
just
it came to be a golf net.
Yeah, I didn't make my own net out of fishing line and twine or anything. Yeah, it is a golf hitting net, but there's so little room in the garage, and there's no heating and air. Like, it's got to be the perfect temperature. You can only use certain clubs. You have to be in between the railing and the garage door opener. There's a very specific slot you have to be in. And
you
so
would
it's
not
not
trust
that idea.
me to be swinging in there.
We've never had a lefty in there. I don't even know if it could work.
Yeah.
But we got home from something. We opened the garage door, and Rachel just goes, "I feel like hitting golf balls." I was like, "That's amazing. Let's go." And so we get her club. She starts hitting, and then she's like, "Can you like help me with my swing?" And I was like, "Yes, yes, I can." That's amazing because she's like, D1 athlete, but she claims she's like, all my competitiveness went out once I was done with volleyball. Like I was just forced to be so competitive for so long. Been playing volleyball since I was a little girl, and AAU and club and school volleyball. I just don't want to be competitive anymore. So she's a pretty decent golfer, but just doesn't care at all. Doesn't read any putts. Just kind of gets up there, and I say, uphill, going a little right. Okay. She just putts it and just drills it and just walks to the cart. Oh yeah, I forgot my ball. Whatever. It's like, you just drilled a 15-foot putt. Sometimes, yeah, she's not bad sometimes. Anyway, but she just never cared to like improve or get better. And so when she was like, "Hey, do you want to like help me with my swing?" I was like, "Absolutely." And I was doing drills with her. I put her glove on. We're putting a credit card in the glove.
What's
Brad.
that about?
It's about wrist position at the top of the swing.
Oh, I see.
It was
it hinders you from moving.
It'll like hurt your skin a little bit if you're doing something wrong.
Okay.
So that was my huge.
If I ever get a credit card,
if I ever get back on the grid, on the gritty, that's
like
really fun.
That's like a guy's dream to like help a girl out with her swing.
Yeah,
like let me,
Hey, come here. No, I wasn't doing that.
You weren't,
no.
Jake.
I mean, you're
married.
It's not necessary.
Oh, put the credit card in the slot. You know what I mean? Okay, so
it's like, come here. All
right, all Jake.
All right,
ask her if she needs help again tonight.
You feel that?
Yeah.
That would be funny. I think you can get a lot of golf instruction done without grinding on someone.
That's how I'm saying. Just a nice little, come on and hold the arms and move them around.
I don't think that would help your swing at all. See how your arms move?
Oh, every guy knows what I'm talking about, though. Come on.
I'm saying I'm here to get better at golf. I'm not here to be lovey-dovey. I'm here to improve the swing.
Lovey-dovey, baby. Trust me.
See how your arms move? No, that's not going to make you, swing better. Anyway, that's huge win of the week. It was really fun.
Timon, we didn't prepare you for this, but do you have a win of the week?
I'd say we're remodeling our house.
Okay.
And I think like things are making a lot more visible changes. Like like drywall was up yesterday. We were painting a lot of outside yesterday.
Okay.
It's fun to see changes. Yeah.
Yeah, what's is it like you're taking down walls?
Yeah, it's like
really.
Oh wow.
Our main like area of the house was all like felt a lot smaller because there's like in the middle there's like a bunch of walls and then like a closet and all that stuff, like a pantry. We just knocked all that out.
Tear him down.
So now, get him out of here. And so now it's just like so much bigger.
I always have a hard time, like when you say we're remodeling a house, are you just hiring it out completely or are you doing some of it?
Okay. In this case, we're hiring a contractor.
Okay.
But like yesterday, like I helped with a decent amount of stuff. Like a lot of us just like help out.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Because like growing up when people are like, yeah, we're building a house, I would always be like, that's amazing.
Yeah, I thought my parents built a house.
Yeah. I was like, man, I don't think my dad's even that good with a saw. And these guys know how to build houses.
You laid brick?
Yeah.
And built a house with it?
Yeah.
All that concrete for the basement.
Wow.
You laid that.
How'd you learn, Dad? How'd you learn, Pa? Yeah, and remodeling is even more like some people do it themselves or whatever. So.
Yeah. But
That's fun.
no, it's not all us, but yeah.
So what kind of skill, like what do you feel like your forte is?
Oh, I don't know. I was mainly just like helping tape up stuff for like painting. Nothing.
Okay. Yeah.
Nothing crazy.
Timon's like, well, the speaker broke, so I just kind of sang to him. They would put in requests and I would sing.
Yeah, the phone got too far away from the Bluetooth, so I brought the phone closer to the Bluetooth and I was explaining like it's a proximity thing. The other day, I think we've talked about this on the podcast, but yeah, the other day at Peter's party, or Annie Tate's party, Peter had his phone connected to the Bluetooth and it got out of range a few times. And I told Harrison, I was like, if you ever want to torture me, this is what you do.
Just slightly out of range.
This is the worst thing that could happen to Brad Ellis right now. I just cannot handle it.
Good to know.
Like put me in prison and just have like every other, for like a song that I love. Even. I would just lose it. So.
Can you sing us a quick version of Sweet Home Alabama with the Bluetooth a little further away?
Yeah. So it starts out, kind of solid. Wheels keep on turning.
Oh, he's walking away. I think the phone's the speaker's not working. Can you or just have it pass it to someone else and they
that thing is a sin.
Perfect. Thank you. Oh, she's walking away now. Okay, no, if you have the phone, the reason I had you bring the phone over is because of the speaker. It's Bluetoothed. Do you hear that?
Sweet home. Bam. It's just like, it like hemorrhages my brain. I think that's the right term. Mm-hmm. Hemorrhages the brain. So
Wait, is that the right word?
look up hemorrhage.
Look up Brad hemorrhaged his brain and see if it's anything like what we just talked about.
Anyway. Win of the weeks. Good wins, guys. Have a Wednesday out there, ghosties.
Wednesday.
Do you remember that guy at Panera the other day? That was I just wrote this down in my notes. He's like, it's a good thing this didn't happen to me 5 years ago. I would have taken a flamethrower to this place.
Oh, yeah.
And I just look at Jake, like we're sitting, at a table working, and these people are sitting right next to us in the same like little booth connecting thing. And I just looked at him and I'm like, did you just hear that? Like it's one of those things where if you just have like a normal conversation, the person next to you is not going to like be bothered by it, as long as I'm not going to be like, did you hear the guy that said the flamethrower thing? I just looked at him and I was like, did you just hear what he just said? And Jake's like, yeah, what's going on? I was like,
are we in danger?
Yeah. I was like, okay, dude.
He said it to his like family of three.
Kind of like braggadocious too. Like,
Man,
like 5
years ago?
I would have thrown a flamethrower at this thing. Okay.
Absolutely.
Cool. And I overheard the earlier conversation. If you're near me at a public place, I will hear your conversation.
I'm listening.
FYI, I am dropping the eaves. And so he said something about like they didn't substitute something for mayonnaise or something.
Oh my gosh.
But how hard is it?
Get the flames out.
It's like, I guess it's not that hard, but it's not that hard to also ask for a different one because they didn't put mayonnaise on it.
At least they have it and are willing to sell it to you, unlike queso at $9.55 for Chipotle.
That's right.
Also, our other time, we were in two different Paneras 2 days in a row. The other Panera, they were like going around looking at the artwork. What did they say about the artwork? They're like, this is all, we're getting rid of all this or something?
Yeah.
Brad was like, score.
I know. Well, I looked at the frame. I was like, it's so hard for me to understand what Catherine's style is sometimes. I'm like, that looks a lot like a frame that we have at our house. And I bet Catherine would love it.
Yeah.
But then I show it to her and she's like, no, that's terribly awful and ugly. And I'm like, that looks to me, that's the exact same thing. And so I didn't pursue the frames, but yeah, I was like, that's kind of cool. All of a sudden we just have Panera artwork all over our house.
Like, this looks familiar. I don't know.
It's a local guy.
Let's watch TV. Let's get out of here.
Local guy.
Let's get out of the hallway.
Yeah. Bacon Turkey Bravo and a painting of Picasso. I don't know.
Something that I also wrote down in my notes, but don't have much else to say, is I don't know why I wrote this down, but I said I married a golden retriever.
Oh.
I don't know what made me write that at the time.
You've told me that before. Like you've had that thought. Like,
yeah.
Yeah.
I don't know what Rachel did to make me feel that way, but I think it's just like anytime I come home or like wake up or anything, that's probably what I meant by it. She's just like wagging the metaphorical tail.
Right. And she kind of looks like a golden retriever.
Sure. Yeah.
Yeah.
Blonde hair, big old eyes.
Yeah. Pants a lot.
What?
Pants. She works out, and so she's breathing heavy. Nice tail.
That's
it's weird that it's funnier if I say it, right?
Got a tail on her.
That girl. I don't know. I'm sorry. It's a joke. I love my wife. Catherine, like, not as extreme now because it's my kids that like are like when I walk in, run to me. But yeah, for a while it was like I know like I would walk in and it's like, here she comes.
Yeah.
I know she's coming, which is a wonderful thing.
It's fun.
Now I've noticed like I play this game with Catherine where I just know she's going to ask me to do something. Like I know that if I walk past, if I'm trying to get ready for bed and she knows like, I bet Brad's winding down for the night. I better ask him now. Like there was one time, you can imagine our house, she was in the laundry room, playroom, and I was walking back to my room. And right as I walked back, I mean, she had to talk to me within a half a second before I crossed the door to keep going. And she did. She knew exactly. She's like, hey, can you do? And I was like, yep. Okay.
You know what Catherine would be really good at? This is so specific and niche. Have you ever called Sarpino's Pizza to place an order?
No.
Okay, so they do this thing. Isaac and I got really into this over the course of just being roommates. We love Sarpino's.
Because it was open 24 hours.
Actually, it opened really late. Honestly, yeah, I think you're right. They opened at like 2 a.m., so that's why we used it a lot. And the Wild Wed promo code ran out. That's why I started using it. I know we talked about that on the podcast before, but
What
Isaac,
a time to be alive.
Yeah, Isaac found a promo code that worked indefinitely to get 50% off Papa John's.
Yeah.
So we had a lot of Papa John's in 2021.
Yeah.
That ran out. Started to get Sarpinos. Okay, long story short, every time you call Sarpinos, I don't care where you're at, which location, they say Sarpinos Pizza, please hold. That's how they answer the phone every time. They
And
put
then
you on
they
hold.
hold you right away.
And I don't know what they do. I don't know why that's the policy, but they always just immediately put you on hold. And
No
so
matter what time of night.
it doesn't matter. I tried to do it when my parents were here last weekend. I called them. One time I was on hold for like 5 minutes. Like, okay, they forgot about me. I'll call again. Sarpinos Pizza, please hold. You know, you can't get a word in, but Isaac and I would always try to. And it was so funny. Like, Sarpinos, large cheese, please. We would just yell at them.
Yeah,
And
right. Catherine would do amazing.
Catherine would do a good job. Isaac got through one time, and we like high-fived.
Yeah.
Like, we did it. But yeah. Hey, Sarpinos, large cheese.
Large cheese, half sauce, or large cheese breadsticks.
But yeah, Catherine would be really good at that.
Yeah, it's one of those things. I mean, and Catherine, I've also noticed, like, if she has something she wants to say, or not necessarily if she has something she wants to say specifically, but if she's not ready for me to leave the conversation yet, she'll give me an So I'll kind of be like,
It's a placeholder.
I'll be veering off. She'll be like, and I'll be like, okay. Look back, like we still got something going. Oh yeah. By the way, we have this, whatever. So, I don't know. I'm sure that's not a thing that's just us, but I've just noticed it a lot. Like, as I'm walking to do something, or as I'm like sitting down, like, oh, by the way, can you do this? Yes, I can. Of course.
Have Catherine call Sarpinos. Hey, when you guys are in town for the Grandezvous, call Sarpinos.
Grande what?
Grandezvous.
Grande boo.
Scared you?
Ooh, you scare me. That's what Bo. Have you heard that?
Oh yeah, you
You
told
scare me.
Scare me.
Ooh, you scare me. Anyway,
What are these things?
those are Be Amazing Super Greens.
I wondered why they're on our podcasting table this whole time.
They're on our podcasting table this whole time because we were sponsored by Be Amazing.
That's right.
YouCanBeam.com.
Have you ever had overnight oats?
Yes.
Okay.
I've been married for 9 years, Dave. Anything you've had, I've had it a lot more times. You understand?
That tail you were talking about?
Tim?
So I never heard of this. Rachel is like, hey, by the night, make sure I do not go to bed tonight without telling me about my overnight oats. Like, I don't even know what that
Without
totally means.
telling you?
Or without like reminding me to like make my overnight oats or something.
Okay.
I think she could tell pretty early on that I have no idea what this is. I'm kind of getting off topic now, but she's like, how would you make overnight oats? Like, what do you think's in them? And so I start rattling things off, and apparently it's a pretty good bit because she is dying laughing. And I'm just saying,
What'd you get?
I was like,
Oats?
I didn't even know. A lot of people think to start with oats.
Yeah,
I don't know.
Yeah.
I said brown sugar,
Okay.
butter.
Yeah.
Oh, it's just gonna make
Yeah.
taste anything better. I think I said like some milk,
Okay.
microwave.
Microwave the overnight oats.
It's part of the ingredients. Yeah, I don't know. Oats.
so you did get that.
Probably fifth would be
Uh-huh.
oats.
Yeah.
Rice,
Okay.
and then lentils.
Oh, yeah.
I had no idea what it was.
Like lentils in the morning.
Rachel makes it for me the next day, throws a little beam in there. Not bad.
Really?
Yeah. That's why I told that whole lame story, is to get back to beam.
That's fun.
I had it this week multiple times.
Yeah, which one?
I
You go
think
with
she threw
berry?
berry in there.
Yeah, berry's good. Pina colada is a new flavor they got going on.
Yeah.
Nice.
She threw some blueberries on top too. A lot of flavor. Really nice.
That's fun. Yeah.
Overnight oats.
That's great.
A lot of usages for beam. Be amazing.
Beam be amazing.
You store it in water if you want.
Yes, that's what
Easy.
I do.
Yeah.
It's the greatest way to start your morning, right, Tim? It is amazing. It truly is. Be amazing. Be amazing. Be amazing. It's the best for super greens. Be amazing. Be amazing. Beam. If y'all don't know, now you know. There's 28 fruits and vegetables in beam.
Beam.
Hey, beam.
Excuse me, I'm beaming over here. Huh?
Hey, come on over here. Beam me up, huh?
I'm beaming. Yeah, we know. We love it. We've been using it for a while now. It boosts immunity, reduces bloating, improves digestive health, increases energy levels. All things that, like, you don't even have to be that healthy of a person to, like, want that in your life.
No.
You know, like, it's not like, oh, these crazy probiotic, prebiotic, enzyme. I don't know what it is. It's just immunity.
Yes.
Get it.
Yeah, vitamin A, C, E, B.
Boost it.
That's like, I mean, do ACEB on your ACTs, you'll get a good score. ACEB with your super greens, you will live a great life.
Your body's gonna have a good score.
It's the best part about Beam is it tastes healthy, but it also doesn't taste healthy, if that makes sense. Like, it tastes good.
Yeah, you probably think, well, okay, oh, hey, you're crossing your arms right now. You're saying, how do they do that? I'll tell you, it's not added sugar. It's not any of that crazy crap, aspartame, sucralose.
No
it's
way.
all natural. Stevia, baby. Stevia triplet approved.
Hey, I just love this Beam stuff. It is, they say be amazing, and it's truly amazing.
Like my wife, Trish.
Trish got me on this stuff, and I just cannot get off of it. I drink it every single day. I'm talking Monday, Tuesday. Does he do the D's? Wednesday? I don't think so.
I don't think he does D.
Thursday?
He does Beam.
He does Beam.
Beam.
I'll do Beam.
Anyway, yeah, check it out. Go get some gut health probiotics while you're at it. 8 hand-picked strands of the highest quality probiotic bacteria. It's good, guys. It's good.
Yep, their website is youcanbeam.com. BEAM, youcanbeam.com. GRKC gets you 10% off your purchase. That's a nice deal.
That's no problem. Go get some. Throw it in your oats. Hey, do whatever you want with them. I don't know.
Oats.
I don't care. They're your oats.
Awesome.
All right. Is it time, Timon?
Oh man.
Timon's nervous. We got a fun s'mores for you guys today. Well, I mean, I don't know if it's going to be that. I think it's going to be normal.
It's gonna be fun because we're all.
It's gonna be fun 'cause
It's gonna
I'm
be fun
so
because it's gonna be
clueless.
so weird and random. Yeah,
We've kind of discovered recently, it's like, hey, some of these things we're asking Timon to be a part of, probably a little difficult to do when you're 16 years old.
Yeah.
You know, and that we had an idea for this one specifically, and like, this one's really open-ended, a little out there. Let's give Timon like a few days heads up that we're doing this. Timon texted us last night at 10:45. Guys, I'm having some trouble thinking of this. And it didn't even want to help. I just texted back, oh, this should be good. So, really excited.
let me find. I know this never happens, but I'm freaking stumped on the s'mores. Jake just said, "Oh, this should be good tomorrow." So, yeah. So the s'mores this week open in a topic of guys you want on your team.
Guys you want on your team.
Hey,
Brad was
that
like,
guy
what's
right
a good topic for s'mores? Went to a random word generator.
guys you want on your team. Interpret that as you will. I think that's like, what's the team? What's the team for?
Where are we going? What's the goal? I
A
don't
team
know.
is a group of people, right? That's all it is.
Common goal.
Common goal.
Last week, just to update, Brad narrowly won. The votes are still coming in, but Brad edged me out by a few percentage points.
The
I
early
mean,
votes-
I was close.
And Timon was right there.
Yeah, time and toilet water really threw Sabine for a loop.
And I'm not saying it shouldn't have. That was
But you know what? Somebody made a good point. Like, hey, if there's no water in the toilet in the bathroom, like porta potty, that's
Yeah.
nasty stuff.
That's a problem.
so toilet water. If Timon was thinking better,
You don't appreciate
could
it
have
until it's
sold
gone.
it a lot better than you did. But anyway, so I won. Timon's like, okay, so if you win, like, please, like, don't make me go first. Of course I'm tempted, guys. Of course I'm tempted. But I'm gonna let Timon go third. I'm gonna have the order go Jake, Brad, Timon.
thank you.
Ooh,
Ray.
I
Thank
get to
you.
start.
Yeah, I'm not. It's one of those things where it's like, why start? You know,
Yeah.
you're not gonna take my answers.
We only need 4 things on our list because there's no way we're going to have the same answers. This is so open-ended and fun.
Yeah.
Okay, first pick of guys you want on your team. I'm just going to go simple, 6'2" or taller.
Okay,
Never a bad idea to have a 6'2" or taller on your
just
team.
a burly guy.
Any kind of team. I mean,
Yeah.
you can be skinny. I don't care.
He can reach stuff up in the top of the cabinets.
What kind of team is this? Doesn't matter. Tall guy. He's probably more confident.
Step stool? Never heard of him.
He's probably, had a little bit more privilege in his life. I've seen studies. You're more likely to succeed if you're attractive or
Okay.
taller.
Yeah.
He's a confident person. I want him on my team.
Are you worried about if you ever need to like drive in a sedan with him? Like, hey, he can
Personally,
only,
no.
He's gonna be in the front seat.
Not on this team.
Yeah.
Not
Okay.
too worried. 6'2"
Okay.
or taller.
6'2" or taller.
I want him on my team.
All right. Mine is gonna be the guy who's had a beard since 7th grade. There's always one. You know who it
okay.
is. It's Chris Ferrans for me. Chris Ferran had a beard. It was like, what happened to that guy? Over the summer, it's like, dude, that's a scary looking beard, Chris Ferran. And
That's a good pick.
yeah. And so not only is that guy obviously like medically like bigger and stronger and
Yeah.
like, he's just formidable. He's a good opponent. And he's also like, those guys are never like the nice guys, like those guys are ready to like get down. If there's a fight going on, it's like, hey, where's Chris? Where's Bearded?
Where's Beardo?
Yeah, where's Beard? That's Beardy. And Yeah, but at the same time, like, because he's had a beard, he's probably privileged as well. I mean,
Yeah. He's had things given to him a little bit.
he's a little more physically dominant, so therefore people are a little bit intimidated of him.
I remember how it used to be. 8th grade. Hey, essay. Oh, Beardy, you didn't turn it in? Hey, just turn it in on Monday.
Yeah, I'm sure you had, you know,
you had a
nightclub that you were a bouncer for or something. So, yeah, I mean, yeah, he was not the best at football, but he got on the field a lot because he's like, well, that guy has a beard in 7th grade. Yeah, he needs to get
Can't
out there.
sit him on the bench.
Right.
Find a position for him.
So-
wing back.
Yeah, exactly.
He'll never get the ball, but he can block.
A great fullback. Yeah,
Yeah,
great
yeah.
fullback. You want to, I mean, fullback might be another answer for
Just
me.
a fullback.
Yeah.
Guy who plays fullback.
Yeah. So that's my answer. Okay, Timon. I
man.
hope you got there, honestly.
Okay, I've got something. Okay, so this is the guy who makes a team name for like any activity ever and just hypes up everything like 100 times more than it needs.
Oh, I like that.
Okay.
Like
Yeah.
that. Yeah, just like a guy that
Just
makes
like it's gonna make everything exciting, makes
Everything
a team
more
name
fun.
even when there's no need for it. you
That's
know.
great because
Okay.
you get camaraderie because
Yeah,
of
he's
that.
a camaraderie guy.
Yeah,
He's
yeah,
uniting the team.
yeah,
Yeah.
I like that a lot. I like camaraderie. Yeah, it's like you got a person on your team named Dana. They call themselves the Mocker Danas or something like that. Hey, Mocker Danas.
Hi.
Yeah, he makes shirts.
Yeah.
Love it.
That is good. Like it's the most simple. Like we do not need team names for this. He's like,
Yeah.
no, let's still have a name. Let's still have a name.
yeah.
Yeah,
He's a comrade guy.
yeah. Okay.
That's a fun pick. Okay.
Cool. What a relief. Okay, let's see.
Okay, now we can be mean to him.
Yeah.
I was
You're
kidding.
allowed to. Yeah, you can be honest this time. No. Gosh. I have written on my notes. Disclaimer. Homeschooled Timon is probably the worst guy to be asked this prompt since I've been on such a small amount of teams compared to like anyone else.
Well, would you say like your family's just like 10
No,
individual
okay.
people?
No.
What about the
I think
cast
it's
or the
just, like,
ensemble?
Yeah.
I feel like there's a lot more opportunity in like going to school to be
Yes.
part of
Yeah,
some
sure,
kind of team.
sure.
Oh, okay.
So you're saying like if you're homeschooled, you're not going to be a very good team player. Like
Yeah. If you're homeschooled,
not going to work well
probably,
with
probably
others.
just like not worth even like
Okay.
trying.
He skips
Yeah.
co-op days. I
Ever.
heard.
Oh my gosh.
Okay, let's see. This is completely different. Someone who, like, if there's anything like musical or anyone starts singing, he's gonna like go all in and like provide like beatboxing and like instrumental
Oh.
like just
Like
like
an accomplice.
anyone that's singing gonna like sing with them.
Okay.
I don't know. It's so random.
You
But,
like you like guys that go with the flow. It sounds like it's
Yeah.
like hey, if we have a team, I'm gonna go all in with the team. If we have a song going on, like I guess we're singing.
I'll be a part of it.
Yeah,
Yeah.
I'm not gonna be too cool for school, kind of thing.
It sounds
Yeah.
like you need to be on an improv team because that's what they teach there.
Yeah.
And you just need to be with them. Like, I'll join in.
Like whatever is said is the right thing, and so therefore you have to go with it.
I'll be a part of it.
Okay, sing a song for me, Time, and I'll be on your team. Great, that's perfect.
Yeah,
Timon.
I want you on my team.
That's a good team.
All right, good answers, Timon. My next pick is going to be the guy who doesn't have social media. And let me tell you why.
Oh,
Really?
yes.
I
There's-
don't know. Can we trust him on our team? He might be working for the other team.
No way. No
I don't
way.
know. We could trust this guy.
No, this guy, there's a quality of people that don't have social media, and it's like they have discipline in their lives to a different degree. They're not interested in things that we're all like focused on. They haven't seen all of the silly things. They're just ready to get down to the task.
There are certain people that are like that. I think of someone, a Luke Crenshaw, maybe a Scott Peck.
Scott Peck, yeah,
Great
not really
people.
yeah.
But then think about like, I don't know.
What do you need on social media?
The Unabomber. I don't know. I doubt he had social media. Timothy McVeigh.
Timothy McVeigh did not have social media. He was a Hotmail guy only.
I just think there's a lot of outliers of society that also don't have social media. There's a lot of people who want to live off the grid because they
Yeah.
believe every like Hillary Lizard conspiracy theory, and they are not on social media.
I kind of like the Hillary Lizard people. You don't? If they're going to be on somebody's team, I'd rather I'm on my team than the other person's
Brad's
team.
like, hey, don't put words in my mouth. Say I don't want Hillary Lizard people on my team.
Don't put those conspiracy theories in a box. There's something like, I don't know. Like I just know people that don't have social media, and you're right. Like there's extremes, but the people that I know that don't have social media are
Good
like,
guys.
Yeah, they live life simpler, and like if you say like, "Hey, can you come over and do this thing?" They're not going to be like, "Well, I'm binge watching Netflix and live tweeting it all, so I can't do it this weekend." They're like, "Yeah, I'd love to renovate your house with you."
Can't. I'm live tweeting.
I'm live tweeting the latest documentary.
Why is Larry the Cable Guy live tweeting?
Larry the Cable Guy has social media, I guarantee you.
Oh yeah.
So, anyway.
We were actually talking about him recently. We were at some venue and we were looking through the walls of all the people who performed. We're like, wow, Larry the Cable Guy loved this place because he's been here like 6 times. It was the Palm Springs Casino.
Okay.
And then we were also thinking, like, actually, what happened to him? He was crushing it in like 2008. Like, you don't see him anymore. And
he's
I imagine.
He's on social media some.
Is he? Okay. See, I didn't even look it up. I was like, I bet he's a guy who's just a traditionalist. Like, I have my audience. Let's just keep performing for them for forever. I'm just going to keep doing the same shtick. I don't need to reinvent myself. I don't need to make videos on social media.
Yeah.
I think be my.
I don't know if he's even. I'm sorry for interrupting.
Stop. Get out of here.
I don't know if he has his own social media or if I've just seen him like on a golf course with other people or something. But I learned that Larry the Cable Guy. Maybe this is a common knowledge thing. Timon doesn't even know who we're talking about right now.
He was the one who brought it up.
Fine.
Whatever.
Timon just read that on a Wikipedia page.
I haven't got AI pulled up.
Yeah.
It's like, what voice is
I heard that's a fake accent though. It's not his like.
Yeah, it's a character.
Yeah, I didn't know that until recently.
The world.
Somebody out there is interested in that.
This
And
is
they're
where
like,
Brad's
really?
conspiracy thing is. He's like, so the world isn't as it seems
So
to be.
some people act differently on the internet.
Hillary has scales. I saw her blink.
Is that a thing? That's really a conspiracy?
You've never heard like all the lizard stuff? I mean, it's not a well-known one, but people throw it out there
heard
as
of
such.
Mark Zuckerberg being a lizard.
Well, Brad actually believes in that, so that's actually not that funny.
Oh no,
Mark
yeah.
Zuckerberg.
No, I what I meant was like there is that example. He is a lizard.
yeah, that's true.
That gives
example.
credence to the Hillary thing.
Exactly.
Oh, okay, yeah.
Since Mark Zuckerberg is a lizard,
Right. So are all people in power lizards?
Have you seen Mark Zuckerberg
Yeah.
wrestle? He's gotten really into jiu-jitsu lately,
No.
and he's been posting clips of him wrestling.
No.
It's one of those things. It's like, I don't care about this, but I am watching it. Why can't I scroll away for a while?
That's social media for you. And if people don't have social media, they're more disciplined. It's like I told you the other day about the cart narcs. This guy that just
This whole channel
films people that they park their or they put their shopping carts not back
in a parking spot or something.
Yeah, and he just films them and he just they get
Confronts
really
them.
mad at him.
Yeah.
And for whatever reason I watched like 5 of those videos before I was like, I think that's enough cart narcs.
Good on Cart Narcos.
So no, I
Check it out
haven't seen
sometime. Zuckerberg
Okay.
rolling around on the ground.
I'm just gonna talk into my phone. Mark Zuckerberg's been using jiu-jitsu. That's crazy. I'm pretty interested in
Brazilian jiu-jitsu.
that. Okay, yeah. Good.
It would be funny to do like a parody of that. He's just rolling around, just like metaverse, AI, anime, takeover, Apple Vision pros and competitor.
Are you gonna get the Apple Vision?
I don't think I mean, I don't know. I am an early adopter. We talked about
Say,
this.
if anyone does,
They're pretty
be you.
expensive. I mean,
How much?
3,500.
No. I thought you were gonna say 1,000.
Yeah, it's tough to justify that. That's so much money.
That is a lot of money.
Actually, now that I'm like really processing it, that's so much money.
$3,500 for that thing? What is it? Can you be productive on it at all? Is there any like
Brad's like, can you like see through people's clothes with it?
okay? Can you like ask people when they like put on their bathing suit in that thing? What is there any like redeeming like besides entertainment behind it? Like obviously like a computer you can have entertainment on it, but you can also get work done.
I will say I have not done enough research on this as I normally would on like a new iPhone or whatever back in the day. But the big thing is like they're doing augmented, which has not really been done before. Like normally you put on the Oculus and you're in another world. It is like an opaque screen. Like you're watching a screen now. This is like stuff is coming up in front of you like a windshield almost. You could still see out into real life.
Like I can be looking at, we could film a podcast with these things on.
We could film on and we could see each other just fine.
So it could be a podcast expense.
Business expense. That way we only pay for half of each of it.
Interesting. Okay.
So I don't know a ton, but it
You know
seems
anything,
pretty
Tom?
like
I think I know
state of the art.
it can double as like a computer and more. Like you got like the fake screen like up in front of you, and it's just like a computer.
Interesting.
And then also just like a phone, all sorts of stuff.
I
It
remember
seems pretty cool, but I think I'm gonna wait maybe till like V2. Like get the kinks out, figure out how the iPod works, and I'll get the iPod Mini when it comes
Okay.
out.
I remember when the iPad like was released as an idea, I was like, that's the stupidest idea I've ever heard in my life.
Yeah.
It's just a bigger iPhone, and boy, do people love it. So I'm sure we're going to be wrong about whatever it's called. What's it called?
Apple Vision Pro,
Apple Vision Pro.
I think, something like that. Anyway, Oh, so you
doesn't
got
have
some?
social media. No, that's it.
Yeah. Good. All right. I got 2 in a row. Mm-hmm. I'm going to say a guy who brings a water bottle to work. Like he's got, I think he's got his life in gear.
Okay.
I like that.
Yeah.
Because it's not only is this guy drinking water,
Right.
but he's also like, I can't go a day without it. I bring my water bottle. I have, maybe he's got favorites. Maybe he
I
cycles
was going to
between
say
them.
better than a guy that has a water bottle at his work, like has one at home, has one at his work.
I think just go ahead and bring it from home.
Just a psycho that has 2 water bottles.
The guy that drinks water, right?
No.
well,
Timon,
no.
is that what,
Okay,
Sorry, Timon.
Yeah,
Maybe you don't have ears, but is that what he said?
Sorry, I'll mute my mic. Sorry. Let me just.
Simon's like, yeah, just a guy who drinks toilet water. That's what you said, right? Is that what you said?
Any water at all.
Brings a water bottle to work.
Okay.
I want him on my team. He's hydrated. Little basketball game breaks out. Give me the hydrated people.
Okay. And what was your first one? I have
6'2" or taller.
yes. Okay.
Next one, I'm going to go with doesn't need GPS when driving.
Oh, after we talked about how you're a 99 or 98 out of 100, that's a nice complimentary person.
Don't pick me.
Yeah.
We'll have different traits probably.
You know your skills. He knows his.
I have a couple friends in my life who are like, just modern day Magellans, map makers, I feel like.
Yeah.
Grant Huderberg, Matt Kelly. Like they go to a town once and they could tell you how to get around that town when they've
Really?
been there. Or like Grant like comes to my house once and then knows like how to get back here, knows
Yeah.
where McLean's is in relation to it. Like how do you just map out your life like that? I just don't think that way. So I think I want someone like that on my team.
Sorry.
Also, if it's maybe this is a Survivor team season, seems like a guy I'd want to have.
Catherine's pretty good at like that.
Really?
So she's not a guy, but
I don't know what that is. Just spatial intelligence,
yeah.
memorization.
I would say I'm a B-. I'm not bad.
Okay.
So I wrote guy who doesn't use Google Maps. Is that what you said? Or
Yeah, it doesn't need GPS.
guy who doesn't need GPS. Okay.
Yeah.
Okay. Sorry, Timon. Can you remind me what your picks were?
Guy on a horse.
First
Goes
one
along
was-
with songs.
First one was.
The first one was kind of the camaraderie.
Oh yeah,
guy.
like the hype man. The team makes a team name.
Okay.
And then my other one was like
Joins in.
get into a song, join into a song, provide
Okay,
like
okay.
background.
Okay, so mine are no social media, beard since 7th grade.
Beardo.
All right, my next one is going to be Chris Tomlin with a guitar singing "Our God," the song. Because he's going to say, "If our God is for us, then who could ever stop us?" How are you going to beat that?
You're on a basketball team. You just play guitar. And if our God is
Guard him, Chris! He's running right past you every time.
no one could stand again.
Water you turned into wine.
Chris, they're scoring on
The
you.
eyes of the blind.
Move your feet a
No
little bit.
one like you.
Just get in front of
You're
them.
just standing
You're a
one
horrible
way, Chris. Come on! This is God's great dance floor, and you're ruining it.
He goes out for a pass with his guitar, just nails him in the guitar. He blames you.
Yeah.
I'm singing here.
Whoa, what
You
are
wanted
you
me
doing?
on my
huh?
team. You knew it came with a guitar.
You specifically asked for me with the guitar. Capo 4.
Good pick. Good
Thanks.
pick. Chris Tomlin with a guitar talking about your team.
And if our God is for us, who could ever stop us? And then they put a chest pass right into him, and he just, ba-dum,
Boom.
you broke a string, man.
Oh man.
Anyway, all right, Timon.
Timon, did you have that one on your list? Did Brad just take
Yeah,
yours?
cross that one off.
Yeah, shoot. That's my next one. Just under the horseman. Okay. Let's see. Okay. This reminds me of Jake's. Like, they doesn't need maps, but I'm just thinking someone who can like change a tire, fix anything in a car,
okay.
and is
Jack
like,
of all trades.
manly man.
Yeah.
Jack of all trades. Like knows what he's doing. Yeah.
That's solid. Guy who could like probably start a fire on his own.
Yeah. Like
doesn't
guy who
need
just
too
like
much.
knows physical like life skills, like for more particular situations.
I was talking about this recently. Are you guys familiar with did I talk about this on the podcast? The ASVAB test? You guys know about this?
No.
You have to take this? So no one recently in life knows what I'm talking about. I don't know if it's just Southwest Missouri.
As VAB.
I think that's what it was
AZVAB.
called. Something like that. And it was a test. I thought it was mandatory. Maybe it wasn't. So it was a test. It was like a standardized test, but it was nothing you learned in high school. It would just be things like, all right, there's pink fluid coming out of your car. What happened?
Okay.
And it was just 100 questions of stuff. Imagine me, 17 years old, taking this test. It's just, I don't know. I don't know.
They weren't multiple choice?
Maybe it was. I don't know.
Okay.
Either way, it was just like, I
You're
just guess.
guessing.
I don't know any of this.
ACEB, be amazing. You can beam.com.
It felt like Michael Scott, just Goodwill Hunting situation. Make sure there's someone,
Right.
there's not someone here who's not supposed to be. So, and I guess if you did really good on this, maybe you could get like scholarships to the military, or they would, these trade schools or something.
So is it all like traditional, like labor skills?
Like, yeah, trades and stuff like that, like car questions, mechanical questions.
Yeah.
And anyway, you would want a guy who did great on the ASVAB.
Absolutely. Yeah.
It's come up a lot recently in conversation, and no one ever knows what I'm talking about. So please let me know. But it's like, because other people were like, "Oh yeah, that was optional." I'm like, "Well, why in the world did I take it then?" Because I knew
Your dad's like, just in case this
Just in
boy's
case.
got a future in electricity. Interesting.
Okay.
No, I've never.
Oh yeah,
heard
it is called the ASVAB. Timon, you give your other pick, and then I'm going to ask you guys some practice test questions.
Okay,
That'd be kind
sounds
of fun.
Okay, we're gonna go for the quiet guy who, like, at the most unexpected times will like just say the funniest thing you've ever heard, or like drop like some huge like wisdom like
Love
truth
it.
bomb. Yeah,
Okay, that's a mouthful. Quiet guy.
I need that verbatim, please.
Quiet guy who speaks up. Who?
I need emojis for every word.
Yeah. Okay. What? How do I succinctly say? Quiet guy who
Quiet guy with unexpected
with
mic
unexpected
drops. I don't know.
unexpected value. Unexpected.
Maybe.
Yeah.
No,
Unexpected
he is worth
humor / wisdom. How about that?
Oh, he is worth something.
Yeah. I like that. I love the quiet people that like you think like, man, yeah, that person's just so shy, and then all of a sudden it's like, oh, but you're pretty hilarious when you do say something.
Yeah.
You have a friend in mind you're thinking of right now?
I can't think of a specific one right now, but I know I have plenty of them.
Oh yeah, they're great people. Cale Harbaugh, Jackson Mitchell, shout out.
Really?
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
My brother Jesse, he's like around me. It's like his family will talk all the time, whatever.
Right.
But it's like in friend groups, he's kind of like that. It's like he'll just like when he says something, it's hilarious.
Yeah.
Maybe a little Tim Coop in there.
Sure. Yeah.
Granted, he's around all of us, so he's probably gonna be a little quieter because he doesn't know us, but still.
Yeah. Oh, yeah. Great family.
When he opens his ears,
ASVAB question.
All right.
At minimum, how many pulleys are there in a block and tackle system?
This is a question you had to answer.
This is what I'm saying. Like, why did I take this potentially optional test?
Okay. I didn't listen to the question very well. Did you say block and tackle?
So at
Box
minimum,
and tackle?
how many pulleys are there in a block and tackle system?
Oh, 3 at a minimum.
Okay, Timon says 3.
I've always
Yeah.
well in Kansas it's 4.
Okay,
Missouri is 3.
I mean, I grew up,
No.
a mile from the border,
it was 2.
Oh,
You guys were close. You guys were close.
Hey, okay.
Well, define 2.
I gotta look up a block.
What do you mean by 2?
All right, so there is an explanation. Question 9 explanation. The correct answer is B, 2. The block and tackle pulley system requires at least 2 or more pulleys. The bare minimum for the system is 2. So that didn't really explain much. Oh, now I get it.
It's like someone who
why
has to answer in a complete sentence, basically.
Yeah, I did a word count for each explanation.
Block and tackle. Maybe that's what I use for the dryer.
Maybe
I
that's
had 2 pulleys.
maybe that's
think.
what. Yeah.
Sorry for interrupting.
No, sorry. I was just gonna make a joke about you blocking in high school football. Maybe that's why you're so good. Block and tackle, pass block.
Did you see the
The old Chiefs player?
Was it?
Yeah.
Who was it?
I didn't recognize his name, but he was on our 2020 team that won the Super Bowl.
It was like a gender reveal.
Yeah,
that's
the
what we're
gender
talking-
reveal, yeah.
Gender reveal. It was a boy, and he just starts going right into pass block, pass protect. Who you don't know his name?
I didn't recognize. Don't remember it. One last one. Hey, just easy. When torque increases, speed remains the same. Increases, then decreases. C increases, D decreases. What happens?
Torque. I mean,
I'm gonna go.
it increases, but it's just like it at a faster rate. What were the options again?
I'm just gonna keep it simple. I'm a simple guy. I'm gonna say increases.
Just normal increases.
What was the other one?
They're
that
trying
had
too hard.
increase?
They're trying
Remains
too
the
hard.
same. Increases, then decreases, or just decreases.
Okay,
It's a lot of torque.
I'm saying increases too. It makes the most sense.
Okay, I'll say increases, then decreases. Let's see. Decreases.
What website is this?
Let's asvabpracticetest.com.
Okay, that's it. That's the good one.
It's one I
Decreases.
They're inversely proportional.
There are people out there that are listening to this and like, these guys are idiots.
Idiot,
Yeah.
stupid.
Yeah.
How am I supposed to know that?
All right.
Back to Brad.
My last pick. Sorry. I'm gonna go with. Tell me if this is okay. It's kind of ambiguous. The rest of them are very specific. We're gonna call him Honest Abe,
Oh, that's great.
and that's either literally Abraham Lincoln. I
Yeah.
think he'd be a great teammate.
Power forward.
Oh yeah, or just somebody who tells it like it is, like
Like too honest, maybe at times. Like,
I had that written down.
wow.
Yeah.
too honest. No, just honest.
Just completely honest.
yeah, well, like hey, this is not a good situation right now. We need to fix something.
Hey, Chris Tomlin is not playing any defense. Maybe we get him off the team.
Chris Tomlin, yeah. He's literally ineffective. I mean, he's not even, you can't even throw him the ball. He's strumming the entire time. So yeah, Honest Abe. I think either way, whether it's Abraham Lincoln when he was alive or just a guy that tells it like it is, I want both of them in one. I want it's a package deal.
Great. So,
Yeah.
that's fun.
Good pick.
Mine, I can't believe it's still available with the last pick. I'm going to go with guy who won a Nobel Peace Prize.
Oh, yeah.
That's a pretty impressive accomplishment.
What if you're fighting? What if it's a battle? And you want
In what way? Oh, like like a war?
yeah, and the guy's like, hey guys, I'm sitting this one out.
Well, hopefully.
I gotta defend the bell.
Wait, do you think a Nobel Peace Prize is for people who keep the peace?
100% I do. Is it not?
A Nobel Peace Prize? Wow, you don't know what a Nobel Peace Prize is?
I know it's a good award. Peace Prize.
It's like only given to pacifists. Yeah, Gandhi won it 15 years straight. A Nobel Peace Prize, there's all these different categories. You can win a Nobel Peace Prize for like this achievement in science.
Mathematics and stuff.
Yeah,
that's
math
right.
or even like writing. Like it's basically like you're this brilliant person in your industry.
What?
I was
So
like, yeah.
why are they, why are they calling it
war?
a Peace Prize?
Yeah, I would love to have a Nobel Peace Prize winner in war. We could fit him in somehow.
Okay. For Peace Prize was to be awarded, maybe this was back in 1895.
That's
Maybe
how you were thinking.
It said the Will Alfred Nobel. I don't know. Was inspired by belief in the community of man. The Peace Prize was to be awarded to the person who had done most for fraternity between nations, for the abolition or reduction of standing armies, and for the holding and promotion of peace. So, kinda.
It is one of the categories. I just looked it up.
Did the guy that like created the atomic bomb win a Nobel Peace Prize?
Oppenheimer, Einstein. I don't know.
Either one. I didn't take the ASVAB.
The categories are physics, chemistry, physiology, medicine, literature, and peace.
Okay, so the peace one, you don't want that guy probably.
If it specifically for war,
For war.
then yes, he would not be
You're
that
going,
great of a
like
pick.
I would go Chris Tomlin. You would probably, yeah.
But otherwise, I feel pretty good about having that guy on my team.
Yeah, that's fair. You got to be pretty extravagant to win the Nobel.
Yeah.
That's great. Okay, so quick summary, and then we can do honorable mentions. Jake said he wants a guy, and these are people that we want on our team, guys we want on our team. A guy that's 6'2" or taller. A guy who brings water to work, water bottle to work. Either one.
Yeah.
Guy who doesn't need a GPS, and a guy who's won a Nobel Peace Prize. Peace Prize.
Good, bro.
Brad said the guy who's had a beard since 7th grade, the guy who doesn't have social media, Chris Tomlin singing Our God, because if our God is for us, who can be against us? And Honest Abe. Timon said the guy who makes a team name / a hype man, the guy who goes along with songs. Is that
Sure. Yeah.
No.
I think that's a better way of describing it. It's the same idea, but
Okay.
yeah, good job.
Thank you. The jack of all trades and the quiet guy with unexpected humor and wisdom.
Great.
What kind of honorable mentions we have this time?
Oh goodness.
I had
ahead.
the IT guy, just a guy that out of nowhere he knows how to fix it, IT wise. Depending on a lot of this, I thought of Ocean's 11. I was like, who do I want on my team for Ocean's 11? I don't know. And then I was like, well, maybe it's not always Ocean's 11 on your team.
That's a good way to look at it.
I had a guy called him Suavecito. He's just a cool guy.
Okay.
Like he's charming. He can get himself into, all sorts of different access to things because he's just so charming. And
Hilarious hijinks.
I guess I'll give you queso. Guy with a buzz cut. I think there's just something about him that you're like a little bit like, okay, this guy's means business. He's not trying to have nice flowing hair.
Could
He's
be a
just
skinhead, like a neo-Nazi. Maybe.
buzz cut. Not bald. Bald guys are not on my list. I wrote down my friend Bryant, He was the maintenance guy at camp. He was just like,
Yeah, he's a good guy.
he was the most dependable guy.
He's
If
kind of
you-
jack of all trades.
Yeah, jack of all trades. Like, yeah, honestly, a lot of these things. Like, you told him to do something, he's going for it. He put all of it into it. He's an integrity guy. Doesn't have social media. All the things.
Yeah.
Probably has had a beard for a while. And then my last honorable mention was Randy Johnson. I don't know why, but like I feel like if we're getting into like he's tall, so it's a baseball player, Timon. He's tall, but
He was
also,
the judge on American Idol.
Oh yeah,
Joke.
He's the one that says dog all the time. People are gonna be like, oh, okay, Randy Johnson. And I think he could just, if worst came to worst, we got in a bar fight, I would not want to go
A
against Randy
slider
Johnson.
from Randy Johnson.
Watch out! Like he grabs a beer bottle and just chucks it across the room. He killed a bird with a baseball one time on accident. Look it up. Times.
Oh, is that? I've seen that clip.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. On social media, probably.
Yeah. Oh, sorry.
Not on my team. All right.
That's fun.
Yeah.
My honorable mentions. This is the second one I thought of for some reason. Went through an Allen Iverson stage. Like that. That's a guy I want on my team.
Okay.
We'll connect on that.
Yeah.
Just calls people sir and ma'am.
Good.
He's a respectful guy I want.
Yeah.
Okay.
I want near me. I don't have to worry about you. You're gonna be a respectful guy.
Yeah.
Next one. This is a guy who's just got his life in order. Probably has TSA pre-check. I want him on my team.
Yeah.
I'd like that.
Okay.
Next one is just blunt, just oldest child, just a natural born leader.
These guys over here.
Love oldest children.
Yeah.
Refers to me as boss.
That is a great feeling.
I like that.
Oh yeah.
How we doing, boss?
Yeah.
You want to be on my team?
There's a specific guy at Home Depot. Is that all? Is that all for you today, boss? I'm like, yes, it is, buddy.
Yes, it is, pal.
You bet your bottom dollar it is. Yeah.
Employee. Another one I put down is sends a follow-up text. Really appreciate anyone who does that. Hey, man, had a good time hanging out with you tonight. Hey,
yeah.
this weekend was great. Thanks for the invite.
Yeah.
Love a follow-up text. I also put just loves his mom.
Yes.
It's like the right amount of loving his mom. Not too much.
Yeah. Yeah.
She doesn't still give
Yeah.
him piggyback rides and stuff like that.
Yeah.
Because then he'd be shorter than 6'2".
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. That'd be too much. It's kind of some Oedipus stuff going on. But
Sure.
And then last, similar to you, very last on my list, I put Patrick Mahomes.
Yeah.
I'd love to have him on my team.
And another one that just like, hey, there's a burglar coming into the house for the heist.
Give Patrick something he could throw.
Yeah. have a bottle of Beam and chuck that thing. All right, I got you.
No problem.
No problem over here.
All right, that's it for me. Those are my honorable mentions.
Wide Eddie.
See, I got the first few. Guy who will talk about anything and everything besides the task at hand. I think it's just like
You like that guy?
No. Hey,
Frick that guy. Get out of here.
I didn't have it in my picks because it was more just like that would be like comedic relief, kind
Okay.
of. Yeah,
You like to break up the seriousness.
Yeah,
I like that. all the
the
time.
guy who doesn't really know what he's doing but is effortlessly funny.
Okay.
Kind of similar. Like, again, I didn't pick it, but just like great, funny,
Yeah.
funny addition.
The bumbling idiot.
Trying to
Okay.
I'm trying to think. Oh, I had the older guy that like plays with the youngins and like like shows him what he can do and like
The old prospector. Plays with the youngins.
let's see. I had you're in first grade. You just went to the dentist before school. You got a Happy Meal. You bring that Happy Meal into school with you, and you put the Happy Meal on your desk for everyone to see.
That's just a callback to Harrison's terrible sports. That's amazing. Tyva, you win just because of that right there.
And then I had these that I was like,
That was so funny.
That was
dude.
Harrison's pick for a fashion trend, right?
Yes.
which okay,
Oh
I'll be
my
honest.
gosh.
I kind of like. I saw where he was going with it. I was like, that is a statement. It's like, oh, he's cool. He's got the Happy Meal.
Sure.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Anyway.
Nice.
I had
Timon's like, I understand when people like kind of freeze in sports. So
I had a full choir, which I didn't choose because I
guys you
didn't
want on your
choose.
team, just a bunch of choir boys. Yeah.
But it's like I didn't choose it because like not one person, but like just thinking like anytime you do have like a flash mob of like
oh yeah.
full choir, a full orchestra, like soundtrack your life. I had what if the team is a quartet? I'd probably have a bass, baritone, first tenor, and second tenor.
Like someone who knows.
You
how
ever
to
done
play the
quartet?
flute.
Tom?
I haven't.
I think it'd be fun. I don't think
yeah.
I'm good enough to do it.
Dude, that'd be so fun.
What would your role
I've like
be?
quartet with my cousins, like a few of
Just
us.
a cuz quartet.
Yeah, with like
Yeah,
a
QQ.
with like a hymnal, like a quartet hymnal. So fun. Let's see. Yeah, that's it.
That's good.
What's your role within a quartet? Like, what kind of voice do you have?
Tenor, just like usually the highest.
Nice.
I wouldn't even know the roles. I would say probably tenor and bass. What else is there?
Baritone.
Baritone. Then you just like first and second tenor.
Okay.
I think there's probably more technical names. I don't know.
I just had this flashback to this old song. My dad made us listen to the weirdest music when we were growing up. But there was this old song where the chorus was Daddy sang bass and Mama sang tenor.
I've heard that song.
Do you?
I've heard of it anyway. I've heard it like
Jingle next week. Time and I will sing it.
I'm gonna look that up.
Jake sang bass.
Yeah, it'd be
Brad sang tenor.
Brad sang bass. Timon sang tenor.
Looks like Johnny Cash
Oh, is it really?
or Gaither Music.
That's more
Probably,
like it.
probably both. Looks like the Gaithers covered it.
Somebody write us a jingle about Brad singing bass and Timon singing tenor, and my dad will love you forever.
That's
if we
awesome.
could pull that off.
Yeah. Don't make fun of Jake's dad on the podcast, or else he'll come at you.
Yeah, because last week you're like, yeah, Paul, same age, looks way younger than my dad. Steve's seen some stuff.
He just texted me. It's just he's just malicious like Brad. So, hey, maybe he'll have an opportunity to get me back sometime.
Maybe.
Maybe he'll,
Hey,
who knows? Who knows if he'll have a grande opportunity to get back at me. So, fun s'mores.
fun s'mores.
S'mores.
That went way better than I expected.
You did great, Timon. That's
Thank you.
That's the thing. Like something like that, it's so open ended.
Yeah.
I don't even know how people are gonna like. They're gonna be like, oh, I resonate with Chris Tomlin for sure. So,
Will they? No,
yeah.
But what if it's a war? And then this guy's talking peace all the whole time.
Okay, I want to know. Like people out there are gonna be like, I'll admit, like I thought Peace Prize was a peace thing too.
I
A Peace Prize?
I bet it's a common misconception. I have no doubt. I probably thought that too at a certain age until I heard of like Einstein winning one, and then I was like,
Yeah.
oh, okay, something's up here.
Yeah.
I feel like I've heard it more often called the Nobel Prize instead of like the Peace Prize.
That's true.
Or like Nobel Peace Prize. I don't
That's true, Jake.
Wait, what?
know. No, I'm saying
Like there's a Nobel Peace
without
Prize,
the
and then
peace,
there's
so I didn't have that connotation.
because you said there was like 7 topics.
Yeah.
So maybe there's like
You think
a Nobel.
there's 2 different ones?
No, I'm saying like maybe somebody that won the Nobel. That maybe people like they won the Nobel Math Prize, and they wouldn't say I won the Nobel Peace Prize.
I don't think that's the case.
Dang it.
Let us know.
Maybe.
Let us know.
Anyway, that segment was brought to you by QP Goat Soap.
That
Did you
segment
know
was
that?
the goat.
Yeah, that was the goats. The
goat of s'mores.
The Mount Rushmore, the goats. That's
goats.
great. If y'all haven't gotten on that QP Goat Soap trend yet, what are you doing?
Hop on. We just got a DM probably like 20 minutes ago about the soap. Now
Really?
I don't know where it is, but someone just messaged
That's
us.
great timing.
How much? Oh, y'all, Jennifer Downey, shout out. Y'all, I love the QP Goat Soaps. Literally have it in every sink, bath, and shower because it's so amazing.
That's awesome.
We just got that DM.
I love that because I'm so convinced all of our products, every single one of them, if you try it, you will love it. We're not peddling crap. Okay?
There's a reason that like these companies believe in themselves to disrupt the market. It's because they are. Like all these companies we're working with are doing something different than like just the people at Walmart are not doing.
Yes.
So get in on the action.
Yeah.
Angie Coop, she was in town this past weekend. She used our shower. It was time to use a little goat soap. She got out of the shower, came back to the living room, and ordered it right then and there. She really did.
That's awesome.
She's like, I need some of that.
Exactly.
What was that promo code? And I looked
know.
it up and gave it to her.
I was like, what was it again?
And so I looked it up and I was like, oh, it's GRKC for 10% off at QPGoatSoap.com.
Yeah, it's so good. Yeah, if you guys don't know the story, QP Goat Soap stands for Quinn Pittman. It's the kid who started it. Literally, I mean, he's a Timon 2.0, but instead of editing podcasts, he's making goat soap. Probably doesn't have social media. I would want him on my team. Like,
yeah, guy I want on my team. Someone who milks goats.
someone who milks goats and turns it into soap and
Yeah.
other wonderful things.
Yeah.
No, but truly, it's high quality soap made from goat's milk. They also have other products. They have laundry detergent.
Detergent,
in
soap.
Yeah, just it's shampoo soap,
Detergent.
hand soap, body wash, all these different types of soap. And the great thing about their products is that it moisturizes you as well as cleans you. I think that's the biggest thing that people don't understand is not happening with most soaps out there. And there's something different about the QP goat soaps.
I was talking to Angie about this because she was like, there's something different about it. I was like, that's what I noticed too. Like, I feel like I haven't used a bar of soap since like Old Spice came out with 3-in-1 when I was like 11.
I know.
But occasionally I will use a bar of soap when I'm like at a hotel or an Airbnb. It's my only option. And you get out of the shower and your skin feels like scaly.
Yes.
You're like dry.
Yes.
And I guess I'm like, I guess that's just bar of soap these days. But like, it doesn't have to be that way.
No.
Your
Body
skin
wash,
feels very
bars of
cool.
soap. Yeah, terrible. QP goat soap, amazing.
Moisturize.
The best. And they have all sorts of fragrances. They have a fragrance for you, I promise. They have manly smells. They have nice, fragrant, floral smells, seasonal smells. They have it all. And it's at qpgoatsoap.com. If you're on the fence right now, get off of it and order some goat soap.
Hop off. Rachel and I have been using the Love Spell scent. It also comes in a heart shape.
That's awesome.
I have I gotta sneeze.
Oh, go.
Oh, goat.
Oh,
The shampoo is a bar, and also now my body wash is a bar, but I just remember it's in a heart. Love your body.
love your body.
Rectangle your head. That's
Yes.
how I remember it.
We have one that's in the shape of a flower, and Hattie loves it.
How do you remember that one? Taking a flower shower.
Flower shower. This one's we use it for hand soap, actually. Shoot. And she will go to the bathroom in that bathroom specifically to wash her hands.
Can you guys tell that we love this freaking soap?
We love that. I love the soap. I love the soap. I love the soap.
GRKC.
Yes.
Soap it up.
Soap it up. Yeah, it's been a fun episode, Jacob.
That's pretty fun.
Yeah, it's fun. It's fun. All the things.
Did I talk about this on the podcast last week? That in San Diego, I ran into a guy and he said he knew me and asked how he knew me. And he said, I dated your mom in high school.
Yeah. I think.
Did I talk about that? Okay. Just want to make sure that got stated.
Yeah. So, yep, that's been stated.
It's embarrassing.
We filmed jean shorts for the first time in a long time this week.
Oh, yes, we
It
did.
was fun yesterday. We got some good videos coming for you.
Yeah, some newlywed stuff. Rachel's in all of them.
Yeah.
It was all about being a newlywed.
Yeah.
And yeah, there were some jokes that were really fun to have Rachel there for. There were some where it's like, Rachel, if you need to go to the other room for something, you can.
Yeah, you're like, I was thinking we'd do these at the end when Rachel left the house or something.
Maybe she'll leave for lunch and then we could say these jokes.
We did a sheltered kid gets newlywed, and those are always just borderline. A newlywed in general. Obviously, there's some jokes that you got to make.
There was some joke I made. So Rachel said she was recording me. She was going to send it in her family group chat. Like,
Oh, really?
they're doing a newlywed video about us. And she was like, after you said what you said, I didn't send it to my family. I was like, what?
Which one
They're going to
was it?
see it on the video anyway. It was a joke I
Give me
did.
the keyword.
I'll just say it. It's going to be in the video anyway.
Okay.
It was like, I see why they call it matrimony. I was making so much noise last night. It was like a whale.
Oh, yeah, and then you made the whale.
And then I started making a whale noise.
Yeah. Rachel did such a
really
good job
dumb
with her with her lines and everything. There were a few times where she was like, I'm gonna laugh so hard.
Yeah.
I can't do this. But she did a great
Her
job.
and Catherine always do a really good job.
Yeah.
I think we're going to get Catherine involved next week.
Yes. 2 weeks.
Or no,
probably.
2 weeks. Next shoot.
Next shoot. Yeah, doing some parenting kind of things. So, yeah, check out Jean Shorts if you haven't. But I doubt you have. Or I bet you have. But yeah, we're trying to get more stuff on there more on a consistent basis. Tuesday, Thursday, hopefully. But yeah, anyway.
Fun. Want to do a comment of the week?
I do. My comment is coming from Joe Schmo 450.
Cool.
He said on our Wednesday episode last week, this genuinely was my first time listening to this podcast, and it was amazing. When they said to comment, if this is your first time listening, I knew I had to. Ring of Fire was straight fire.
It's so funny. They were like, man, what a weird first episode if you've never listened before. And this guy was like, I love her new singing Ring of Fire.
If I were him, I would have turned it off immediately. Like, these guys are so odd, and what are they doing?
Hopefully people listen like, there's something to this. Is different. This is not as professional than what I'm used to.
100% it's different. We definitely are trying to be different. So thanks, Joe Schmo 450.
Mine is from Chalise King. I assume you say it that way. She said, absolutely love this podcast. It has taken me a while to comment, but I'm so grateful that I have found this uplifting and hilarious duo. Sorry, Timon. That also created the most wonderful and supportive community of ghosties. I went to Trey's show last year and saw Jake's portion of the show, which was so funny and made me seek out his podcast with Brad.
Awesome.
You're welcome.
Yeah, thank you.
These guys are with me when I'm doing the dishes, laundry, or ghost soap, or just feeling lonely and want to be with some friends. I'm always so happy to hear their life updates and admire their pursuit of becoming followers of Christ. I would dare to say we've already become followers of Christ, but I get what you're saying. I wish so badly I was a ghostie back when I went to the live show so I could have met Jake. This has gotten long, but these guys are super great and are wonderful examples of going with the flow and being faithful. P.S. Jake and Rachel's love story is so cute, and I love that they found each other on God's perfect timing. You guys are just the best. PPS, wondering if you'll say my name correctly. Let's just say my mom was naming her babies weird names in the 90s before it was even cool.
I'm going Khalees.
Ooh.
Yeah.
Chelise.
Khalees.
Okay, you say Khalees, I'll say Chalise.
I think it's Chelsea, but her mom was
Dyslexic.
Yeah.
Dyslexic.
Yeah, that is a Khalees. Chalice.
Chalice.
Chilize.
I think she realized the name and was like, oh, name are Chilize.
I think she realized, yeah.
I'll get a Cajun chicken pasta from Chile's.
So she didn't get to meet you at that show?
No.
Right?
Is there a way for her to meet?
Gosh. I don't know if there is.
7 Fridays from now.
August 18th.
Where are you going to be, brother?
I'm talking about the humongous, massive rendezvous. Dang it, I did. Oh, I froze.
Boo. Scared of you.
Ghostrunners rendezvous, baby.
Go to our website, get your tickets. Birthday party, roast on Friday, live podcast Saturday, comedy show,
VIP rooftop.
yeah, rooftop hangs,
And more. We'll
Yeah.
say that. We'll say that.
Let's just leave it at that.
Yeah. It's going to be so fun.
There is more.
Yes. If you didn't hear last week, accommodations, on Monday, accommodations could be made in Shawnee, Kansas, or anywhere else in Kansas City.
Yeah.
But a lot of our things are going to be around the Shawnee area. Shawnee is probably 20 minutes or less from downtown, where Jake's show is, where the maybe where the VIP
Is
yeah.
that was funny when we played pickleball a couple nights ago. So there was this there's kind of this new policy that's going on at Meadowbrook Park. We're supposed to like only play one game and then get off the court, but
Because people are waiting.
yeah, probably 80 to 90% of the people there are not following this rule. And we kind of were, but also sometimes it's like, well, no one else is following it. We finally got a court.
Yeah, Scott was like pretty adamant, like, yeah, they're not paddle stacking here. And then, sorry for interrupting.
oh my God.
I'm noticing it. I was trying to add to it because
think
then,
that's fine.
Because then, yeah, then all of a sudden, Scott, once we were on a court, he doesn't care about.
He was like,
paddle.
hey, if once someone gets to 11, let's just keep playing. No one will know.
Yeah.
And so we would get to like the score would be 10 to 9. He'd be like, 9, 2. We all understand? 4, 1. All right. It was a pretty funny night of pickleball.
Yeah, we
I
had
came
fun.
home and Rachel was like, how was it? I was like, it's really funny. She's like, funny? I was like, that's the word I would use. I was like, Brad got racked one time. That was pretty funny.
Oh yeah, you nailed me.
There's one time Brad just whiffed it and went to throw his paddle down and then it got caught on his foot and then he kicked it onto another court. That
I was kicking
pretty-
on purpose.
Okay, I didn't know.
Yeah.
Just the throw and kick. There was one time a ball rolls onto our court. Normally, it'd be like, all right, stop. Scott is like so invested and so into pickleball that he keeps playing where he steps on their ball and just cracks it.
He broke it. He claimed he was trying to like shoo it
like
back
kick
over
it.
there.
Yeah, just stomps on it.
Yeah, there was Isaac had that crazy like it was almost like all in one motion, but he hit it twice. Like he smacked it to Scott, and Scott smacked it right back, and Isaac smacked it again.
It seemed as if he hit the ball twice in one jump. Mm-hmm. And it was hilarious. It was equally athletic and funny.
Yeah, it was like amazing, but in the most funny way possible, and the most Isaac way possible. So 6'2" or higher, that guy.
He's on my team.
Yeah.
Yeah, it was fun. It was fun to pickle.
Yeah, it was. I was glad we did it.
Yeah,
Let's do it
good
again
times.
sometime.
Do it again. Hey, let's end this episode by telling everyone, look at these fun rowback shirts we're in.
Fun rowback shirts.
We truly, we really, really do. We're in a great spot right now where we love every single one of our sponsors. And so we only are supposed to talk about them for 60 seconds and we talk about them for 5 minutes because we love them so much. But yeah, we just love rowback. We have their stuff. We had their stuff before they were sponsoring us.
Runners 20.
Runners 20, new promo code.
Yeah.
Go get it.
Ben Miller got some, Dr. Ben.
Yeah.
And he sent something to the group me from Florida. And I was also wearing my rowback at the time. So I was like, let's go, dude. Send it out. So Timon will get some soon, though.
Yeah.
He'll finally get on camera if he does. So
That's all he has to do. But yeah, we're fired up. Go get it.
Love it. Runners 20. Check it out, rowback.com. Have a great week. Get your tickets for August.
It's such an exciting time.
Ghostrunners Rendezvous. What a name.
We appreciate you guys. Thanks for everything you do in the Facebook group. Thanks for the memes, Ross.
Oh my gosh.
Thanks for the
Ross.
emojis, Madison.
Ross.
All of you guys. Thank you for the feedback. It is the most fun feedback I get of everything I do. Is the Ghostrunners people. So appreciate it. Tell a friend.
Yes, please tell a friend. Let us know if you want to sponsor us. We have the best community here that
that money can't buy.
People love to support the companies that we sponsor or that we advertise for. So we'd love to have y'all as a sponsor. All the things. Love you guys. Have a great week. See you in August.
See you in August.
Let's go. Time it. Never mind. Okay.
Oh, okay.
Shut it. Shut off. Rendezvous. Ghostrunners podcast.